must pray it. You must come with a crown. So the young man is looking at you. I saw young children in my mother's village at front of. When some people finished throwing money, they went to pluck leaves and started throwing. They are preparing for something. If they can't get it legitimately, they will get it illegitimately. So, what I just talked about is the Dutch disease. What is the Dutch disease? In economics, they studied Holland. Holland is where Shell came from. And they found out that when oil was discovered in Holland, criminality increased, and then people left everything they were doing and focused on oil. One of the questions I answered in 1976 in my economics examination was that how has the exploration of oil affected the economy of your locality? And I wrote there in 1976 that because of the advent of oil, we have neglected agriculture, we have neglected everything and concentrated on the oil industry. Because of the cheap money of oil, and because of the conspicuous display of wealth by a few elite who capture the wealth of the community, and to the detriment of our youth, we now find out that every young man wants to tap into the wealth that is available. Every young man wants to be a special senior assistant to one politician. The greatest occupation among Delta youth is special assistant. Special assistant, something as assistant, when we assist So we now find out that there is no deliberate attempt to develop our youth. I say you cannot. I say why? I say because I'm Dr. Apoki. I'm your friend Dr. Charles Apoki. I remain your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki.
Thank you so much. The head table, the President General, my brother, all protocols observed. I'm delighted, please be seated. I'm delighted to be in this community. I first came here in 1963 during a Kene festival. My mother brought me from Ofoma, because I was born in Ofoma. And we came to watch the festival. It was very fascinating. I'm so glad that I'm speaking to youths, but I always have a pain when you tell youths to come to learn, they don't come. If it is to share money or to fight, this place will be filled. If a cult is gyrating, we'll have more people here than you have now. Yoruba youths did a program about Wado City, and part of the Wado City, the hall was virtually empty. One major problem we have in Yoruba land is Ojefia. And until we conquer that, we can never progress. The reason I am a bridge between the youth and my generation, I don't make friends with my age mates. They always complain of waist pain, and I'm 64, they always complain. I don't like their complaints. And they don't know how to operate phone. They always talk about the good old days. I don't know what was good in those days. But the good thing is that the youths, with the youths, I am guaranteed of people who will bury me. Because me and my age mates will be dying at the same time, and they will not be able to carry my coffin. But with the youths, I am guaranteed that these people, number one, they can defend me. Number two, they can bury me. When I did that video during NSAS, on the way to oligarchy fight, the joy youths came to meet me. They said, I should not worry that if any person touches me, that oil will not flow. Then the Yoruba youths came to meet me whether I wanted to leave this country, that they would take me out of the country. I said, no, I have children overseas. I'm not afraid of any person in this country. And so I'm always happy when it relates with youths. And the future governors are here, the future senators are here, the future multi-millionaires are here. I'm so glad to address you. I came with some books. This is the philosophy of the ant. You are a fool if you are drinking Azu every weekend. Azu is one bottle of Azu is 100 bags of cement. 100 bags of cement is 4,000 blocks. 4,000 blocks is a 3-bedroom bungalow. You are a tenant in somebody's house and you are drinking Azu with Dorime. You are a stupid person. Better go and buy land and start molding blocks. I built my first house when I was 30-something years, and I build every day. This book will help you how to grow your businesses, grow anything, including church. This is the oil of marriage. It's only for married people. It talks about sex in marriage. This is the pastor, his family, and his finances. It also will be very nice for a teacher, for any person who is employed and any person who is in business. I told my mates that none of them will come from the United States of America and intimidate me with money. And it has been proven. I live in Ughelli here. There's so much wealth in the Niger Delta, so much wealth in Nigeria. This book will open your eyes to that. Then this is money is an idiot. Money has no religion. If it is by fasting and praying, Africa will be the richest continent. If it is by paying tithe and offering, Africa should have been the richest continent. You don't get rich by fasting and praying. I'm a pastor. You get rich by productivity and by kindness. I want to speak this afternoon on youth, insecurity, and community development. Who is a youth? A youth is somebody who is less than 35 years old, according to the United Nations definition and the Nigerian definition. So if you are above 35, go and look for your age mates. Start looking for something to do. The next thing is that I'm saying this because you will see an old man in Urobolo land. You are an old man. Face your generation. And the youths are very energetic, they have energy. They are the ones who have more energy in the community than we, the older people. And they are very, very intelligent and can be very educated. And now Agbara boy that made a first class in his university in the East left Agbara to Oka to make a first class. They refused to employ him. And there can be a pool of talent. Davido, Burna Boy, Whiskey, Rema. Rema was in the Ballon d'Or to sing. Erida and Little SMS and all the Yoruba talents that we have. Okagbari, all of them. The tragedy we have in Yoruba land is that UPU, as an organization, does not know how to portray the successes of Yoruba people. You must learn this from today. The UPU does not know how. We are the 5th largest ethnic nationality, and we are more than 75 countries in the world. The population of 75 countries in the world. I have spoken in Oyamuge to the whole of UPU. I have spoken to UPU, North and South America, and I'm an elder in this robot nation, and I have the right to speak correctly. UPU, if our youth must make international impact, you people must learn, and deliberately learn to celebrate our successes. That's why we don't know how to promote ourselves. That's why all the Robo Kings can now wait in PTI, and the Lord Insecurity will sit in his palace, and the Vice President will go and meet him there. This nonsense must stop. We must learn to promote ourselves. We must learn to take ourselves seriously. If not, no person will take us seriously. Don't look at me like that. You can't do me anything. Now, what is insecurity? Let me quickly talk about insecurity and what I just said, very intelligent. I was in Springs in South Africa to speak, and they introduced me. Meet Dr. Charles Apoki, one lousy white Indian man that I can pay his salary. Said, Nigerian criminals. I said, my friend, shut up your mouth. I fought for your independence as a student. I told him criminality is intelligence looking for an avenue for manifestation in the midst of oppression and deprivation. Right?
Write it down. Criminality is intelligence looking for an avenue for manifestation in the midst of oppression and deprivation. When a mind is very intelligent and you don't create an avenue for that intelligence to manifest, it will turn to criminality. William Taylor, in his book Gaining Favor from God and Man, written in 1876, said that the devil tempts every person, but an idle mind tempts the devil. Write it down. The devil tempts every person, but an idle mind tempts the devil. So when you have youths who are very intelligent, particularly an honorable man is an intelligent man, when you have youths that are very intelligent and their minds are idle, criminality will follow. Now, quickly, what is insecurity? Insecurity is a sense of an unguaranteed future. The other definition of insecurity is lack of guarantee of safety. But you see, Nigeria has a way of pursuing lack of guarantee of safety by bringing army barrack to Agbara. It will not prevent youths from being criminals. By putting roadblock everywhere will not prevent youths from being criminals. That is safety. But insecurity is lack of a sense of the guarantee of a future. That is to say, as you sit down, you are not sure of tomorrow. And that is the major problem with the youth. In Uroboland, there is no guarantee of a future. Even if you want to join the army in Uroboland here, you go and meet an Urobo Major General. Most likely he will not submit your name. Am I talking to somebody? So the average Urobo youth has no guarantee of a future. And that is why a lot of them are cultists. They are cultists because they want to guarantee their future. That if Dr. Apoki oppresses him, he will make a phone call and his black axe person or his Viking person will come and defend him. Because in Uroboland, oppression is the game of the rich. We, your elders, and we who have money more than you, instead of lifting you up, we have a tendency to want to rub shit into your nostrils. I went to the house of a man and they introduced me, meet Dr. Apoki. And my classmate, medical doctor, took me to his father's house and asked me, the father introduced me as meet Dr. Apoki. And his father told me, well, what do you mean? If I am Dr. Apoki, that means I'm Apoki's son. He wanted to know the pedigree of my father. He wanted to know whether my father was a rich man like him, so that if by mistake I love his daughter, the daughter will marry a poor person. And I made a viral coin. No person will ever ask my children, who is your father? So it is lack of that guarantee of a future. Lack of that guarantee of a future in the midst of social injustice. What is social justice? Social justice is fairness, given to every person as much as he or she deserves in a community. I went to government college, Ugeli. I was there in 1972, and I was sharing with Abraham. I sat with the son of the secretary to the federal government, of Nigeria. I sat with his son on the same seat, and we ate fish in the school. They cut off the head of the ice fish and threw them away. They washed my clothes at government college. We had a laundry. They gave me soap to bath. They gave me Dettol. They gave me uniform. They washed my uniforms, ironed my uniforms. I was from a mud house in Okere. But you see, treating me like that I didn't have a need to be inferior to the children of permanent secretaries, to the children of the secretary to the head of government, to the children of commissioners, created a sense of value in me because I had a future and I had something to lose if I become a criminal. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. But when you are treated like trash, and we that enjoy those privileges, I went to federal government college, Warri. I ate chicken in school. I ate Quaker oats in school. I ate cornflakes days in school. They used to pay us transport money to go back home. We that enjoyed those privileges, when it came to our turn, our children started carrying benches to school. Our children started attending schools without windows. When a child attends a school without windows, without doors, a leaking school, his brain is angry with the society. His brain is angry with government. I will not leave this country to go anywhere. I have no investment outside Uroboland because I owe Uroboland and I owe this country. But our children, there's nothing we can point to that makes them owe us. And therefore they are angry with us. Therefore we see a lot of, you can see pipeline passing through Agbara, and the average Agbara boy still pays school fees. There's no road. Well, it is when Hebrew died that they started doing road. And you, Robo rich men, listening to me, you must change this your mentality that it is only when you die that they repair road to your communities. Robo land is not a burial ground. Am I talking to somebody? So, if you go to Lagos, most of the big houses, our people go and build houses in Lagos. It's only when they die they build ramshackle here. So, social justice. If this oil passing here guarantees you school to PhD level without paying school fees, you will not bust the pipeline. Because I'm not encouraging pipeline busting. I'm only saying that my generation is a wicked generation. And we cannot touch treating, please, I like quietness. Hey, you, I like quietness. We're saying issues of life and death. I'm not encouraging criminality, but I did a research with you before we came here. In Holland, Norway has the same oil with us. Norway is in the North Sea, North Atlantic, we're in the South Atlantic. There are only 2,700 and something prisoners in Norway. Their prisons are virtually empty. In fact, Spain has to carry prisoners to Norway. Because in Norway, their prison is better than your GRA. The people are so well taken care of. Their future is so guaranteed that they don't have a need to be a criminal. In Norway, criminals, the people in correctional centers, they don't call them prison. People in correctional centers, they are allowed to go home and come back. And 97% of them return on time. That is, you free them to go. Because we you free prisoners to go, then they come back. Because that's an idea, no, you need that's an idea. My generation is very wicked. I was in Australia. They showed me where poor people live in Australia. Where poor people live in Australia is the GRA of Wales. So the people are so comfortable. From the same oil, Norway does not eat raw oil money. Norway, it is the investments they have made that they benefit from the dividends. We, my generation, squandered the oil money, finished everything. Now you are buying fuel, 650 naira a liter. When petrol, something is, you don't have electricity in Agbara. I saw one of the things here. You don't have electricity in Agbara. When a boy does not have electricity, he will steal to buy a generator. When electricity is regular, even in small countries like Madagascar, poor country, I flew 600 miles into the Indian Ocean. They don't seize lights in Madagascar. Kenya, they don't have electricity problem. Even Cotonou, they don't have electricity problem. What will it take for Agbara to have electricity? I was in Matthew Edenius' house here. Matthew Edenius is my classmate at Government College, Willie. What will it take Agbara community to have 3 kilostat generators that are gas powered, like Plantation City? Give people prepaid meters, and then they will be paying, and they will be changing the gas cylinders every month. What will it take us? When you keep children in darkness, keep people in darkness, they are not employed. And then the next thing is the display of wealth. My generation has a conspicuous display of wealth. Come to a ceremony, you want to give somebody 2,000, you must pray it. You must pray it. You must come with a crown. So the young man is looking at you. I saw young children in my mother's village at front of. When some people finished throwing money, they went to pluck leaves and started throwing. They are preparing for something. If they can't get it legitimately, they will get it illegitimately. So, what I just talked about is the Dutch disease. What is the Dutch disease? In economics, they studied Holland. Holland is where Shell came from. And they found out that when oil was discovered in Holland, criminality increased, and then people left everything they were doing and focused on oil. One of the questions I answered in 1976 in my economics examination was that how has the exploration of oil affected the economy of your locality? And I wrote there in 1976 that because of the advent of oil, we have neglected agriculture, we have neglected everything and concentrated on the oil industry. Because of the cheap money of oil, and because of the conspicuous display of wealth by a few elite who capture the wealth of the community, and to the detriment of our youth, we now find out that every young man wants to tap into the wealth that is available. Every young man wants to be a special senior assistant to one politician. The greatest occupation among Delta youth is special assistant. Special assistant, something as assistant, you know, assistant, so we now find out that there is no deliberate attempt to develop our youth. What do we need? What are the consequences? Now let me talk about criminality in the Niger Delta. I've just said that because of the oil and because of the Dutch disease and because of conspicuous consumption and elite capture. What is elite capture? Elite capture is when money comes. The few president generals, I won't look back now. When money comes, few president generals, not this one, and the executive, and the money will not. And they hear me. Community money go poor, you not go this now. All you now for talk, but just Colombian, so they God will punish you now. No, invite me, I live in my house. I'm not saying some different trouble. Do you know the security vote for the Delta State governor as at one time is 2 billion a month? 2 billion a month is 24 billion a year. Then 4 years, it's 96 billion. Then 8 years, it's 102 billion as pocket money unedited, and you don't have electricity. Thank God I'm not a young man. Thank God I did not become a militant. This Niger Delta, you will have seen fire. But there is something to do. The consequences of this criminality of our youth in the Niger Delta. One, it will drive investors away. I heard that some mad boys in your community now are now raping girls. They are now raping girls in hostels, raping girls around. Use of Agbara, President General, that nonsense must stop. If not, this university will have here, people won't bring their children. We must set up an anti-rape team. When they catch you, we deal with you maximally. Rape children. Why? Insecurity. Why would I rape a girl when I can marry a better person in future? Am I talking to somebody? I asked my son in Europe when I went for his graduation. I said, why are you not having girlfriend? Are you gay? He said, no. He said, Daddy, if I marry any of these ones now, and that are immediately available, what if in future if I see a better person? Today, he's a surgeon in Germany. He's an American, a German citizen, and he's going to marry a German lawyer. Better than the Ogunale girls I saw around. Am I talking to somebody? So if you have a future You are going to marry a fine girl, you are going to marry a lawyer, a magistrate, a doctor, marry a principal. You are not going to start raping girls because if they catch you, they can kill you. Am I talking to somebody? So, but it must end. Insecurity. We drive away companies from our places. They are now in Lagos. I went to speak to Total. Okay? Total invited me to speak to them. They put me in 100 floor number 24 in a co-hotels. Okay, if you see food, if you see drinks. As I landed, they carried me with a car. I heard my wife is from Apoki and I'm from Motobutu. I heard behind me. I asked them, who are they saying before they say it's you? And I adjusted myself. They carried me to 24th floor. I talked for 20-30 minutes. They gave me $500,000. And I was seeing the boys coming to eat. See them with swag. But you here, now so you work out, you're in progress and not progress. If you want me and one, then you go hotel. I started asking how many Yoruba boys are among these. I was listening to them. Most of them are from Akwa Ibom. Most of them are from other tribes. Why? We drove companies away from here. We drove investors away. People are always afraid. But you see, there's at the same time, we who are natives here, if we can build integrity among ourselves. I came here when I was 40 years old. If we can build integrity and reputation, and then we work with our president generals in a front of you don't collect debe. You don't collect debe. You don't collect debe. So I'm opening a totally new town, Gloryland City, between Efronto and Uge. The people buying the land are from overseas, from Spain, from Italy, from US, from the UK. Totally new town I am opening. It's because they are buying from Facebook. Somebody bought from Senegal. I was entering the bush with him. I asked him, why did you send me money without seeing the land? And you are following me into the bush with a machete, and you don't hold a machete. He said, I know you from Facebook, and I can trust you. I know you are more than the money I sent to you. We need leaders, not only the youth. We need leaders we can trust. We need youth we can trust. I am managing this car I drove here. Everything I'm wearing now is a gift. Only my boxer. The singlet is a gift. This is a gift. This is a gift. The shoe is a gift. The eyeglasses from former President General of UPU in America. I don't need to struggle for things. My integrity, my reputation gives me what I want. The person that gave me this car, I run businesses for him. One day I sold land for him 70 million. And I was asking myself, let me even tempt myself. What will I do with this man's 70 million? Is it car? Is it house? Those of you who know me, you know I trek most times. I don't drive. I trek most just to come here to recognize you that I'm a big man. That's my group here. You know that I can come here to that. I don't wear big clothes. I don't have any Rouvier in my house. I don't have gold. I don't have wristwatch. If you break into my house, you won't see any reasonable thing to steal. But people trust me with wealth. The man who gave me that car, I am managing an asset base of $500 million in properties for him. He's an Insecurity man. For development to come, we the youth must be ready to have integrity. If I'm molding blocks from UK and I give you money, please make sure the mold is blocks well. Am I talking to somebody? Yes, I brought an Insecurity man, built a place where we want to train youths in a front of. Our youths went there, stole 4 batteries, solar batteries, broke into the ceiling, cut the copper wires. The stupid little boy I put there was not there! Was not there! Put me into trouble. It's that same man that pays for my radio program. He also dashed me healers. But our youth, you must learn to have integrity, have a sense of duty, have a sense of responsibility, have a sense of punctuality. And if you back away. because you will serve this man will serve this man. Are you following what I'm saying? You will serve him judiciously. He will say, I get him. If you employ an robot boy, he will not come early. If you punish him, bros, I get papa. Small body no be sickness. What did you got to make a junior when manager? And so we don't learn. We are not trustworthy. Somebody will ask Dr. Apoki who he helped. I posted the religious picture one day. Somebody said who he helped. I know who he helped. He helped my nephew. Took my nephew to military school. My nephew went and joined Courtman. And Jeremiah Oseni arrested him for my interceding. And when I had graduated, he was still in year 1. The guy went to preach in the church, his son, he ran away. 10-year job, became military administrator. That my age mate will have become retired as a major general. But Urobo boy with his rascality and the Alwerio Kuku, most of you think you know, you don't know. But that's not talking when you are worried. At home, never grew up, in the community. What is the capital of Finland? You don't know it. They consult me from Europe, consult me from all over the world, and they pay me to talk. It is because the next thing I want to talk about, if they don't help you, develop yourself. Develop yourself. Stop running around big men. The day you will know that they don't like you is the day you want to marry their daughter. Stop using your church to wait bullet for my generation. Stop going to kill your age mate for my generation. We are a wicked generation. All my children are overseas. It is you that are here killing yourselves. The rich men in Apara, their children are overseas. I suspect President General children. Dr. Apoki, your head no correct. You are the one that will carry ballot boxes for us. You are the one that will steal money for us. You are the one that will shoot gun for us. During swearing-in ceremony, we will come with our wives and children, and they won't see you. Am I talking to somebody? Develop yourself. Don't say education is a scam. Shut up your dirty, illiterate mouth. I'm an intelligent man, and education has paid me. I speak for 1 hour, I get the school fees my father paid at Government College and University of Ibadan. 1 hour talk, I get all the money. Study well, learn well, read well, the world will come looking for you. Number 2, acquire skills. Sir, go to Ogeli there. A great percentage of the houses are owned by Sokos. This is Sokos are panel beaters, electricians, vulcanizers. Am I right? And then the next population that has buildings is Igbo people. The Igbo people acquire skills in business and trade. Acquire skills. Listen to me. I sell Gary, me, Dr. Apoki. I farm on 40 acres. Mother, I sell Gary. I sell Gary online. I sell potato. I still carry cassava on my head till tomorrow. The fowl I will sell in December are growing in my compound. One day I did a video online. I said, I carried the broiler. An Igbo man came to buy from me. I carried broiler. I know me down, okay. Or I did leke. I did sell fowl. And I did okay. Fowl money no dey smell. Doctor, when they sell fowl, I know they shame. The fowl I will sell, chickens I will sell in December, they are growing in my compound. And I'm going to make a lot of money. Last 2 years, September 4th, chickens, I carried chicken from the ground floor where the place got flooded. I carried it to a bedroom upstairs. They were in the bedroom and I was speaking to UPU in America. My chickens were making I sell bakery. My wife sells bakery from plantain that I own. My wife sells mama put in the school. He knows my school. We sell mama put. We sell many things, and those things generate revenue that I don't wait for church offering. If you wait for church offering, you will go through suffering.
go, and maybe I had 10% to maybe I will not go, my money is failing me. You're back of I sell many things. It is not medicine that I read that is feeding me, that is giving me wealth. I have skills outside medicine. I have learned things outside medicine. I have schooled outside medicine. I went to America to go and do a master's at the age of 56, and I scored 10 A's, the best result in the class, because I wanted to be speaking to companies. And if I don't have a degree in the arts, they won't value me. So I speak to companies, to parastatals, and they pay me because of my knowledge. But at the same time, I do small things that generate wealth. If you can take your calculator and press this down, take your calculator and calculate this quickly. Take your calculator quickly. I'll soon be done. One or two things are done. 250 times 40 times 20 times 12 times 10. How much is that? 24 million. Money not the population day. Any nation that has population, Brazil, India, China, South Africa, BRICS, they make money. If you can get 40 people to buy something of 250 naira from you in 20 days, times 12 months, times 10 years, you will make 24 million. Now, look for 80 people to buy something of 250 from you. In 5 years, you will get 24 million. Look for 80 people to buy something of 500. In 2.5 years, you will get 24 million. Look for 80 people to buy something of 1,000. In 1 year, 3 months, you will get 24 million. That's how I have become rich. I sell many things to many people in small prices, in small units. Remove this your useless degree and put it down. Now, medicine I read. Any degree that cannot feed you is tissue paper. It is a receipt that you went to school. Stop writing applications. Look for a service to render. Look for a skill to acquire. Look for something to sell. The next thing is develop yourself. Don't wait for somebody. I develop myself and discipline myself. I don't go late. I don't spend money anyhow. I don't waste time. I don't mix with stupid people. If you are not progressing, you are not ready to learn, you can't be my friend. I hate with somebody, I don't mix with people who follow women. A stupid person. I've been married for 38 years. I've seen the most beautiful women in the world. I opened my first hospital when I was 29. I started putting my hand inside the bodies of women from the age of 20. I've gone to the end of the world. I've seen the most beautiful women. I have never kissed another woman. Because I have somewhere I am going to. I have a future I am building. I have young people I am mentoring. This nonsense of you have not had anything in life is dragging us backward. It's dragging us backward. And it must end. Now, I will say one or two things and I'm done. Now, we need mentorship. Somebody say mentorship. Mentorship. Those of us who are ahead, we need to deliberately, intentionally mentor people on entrepreneurship. So, I have 700 and something people that I mentor. Not in Uwe area alone. All over the world. I have mentorship group in the United States. I have mentorship group in Ghana. I have mentorship group in South Africa, the UK. If you go to, if you type Dr. Apoki mentorship, you'll see them. And I share with them my experiences, how we have reached where we are.
And in Uganda, I have young men I mentor, lawyers, doctors. I have those that follow me on radio. I share with you how I have reached here. There's no secret. There's no secret. I came down from a hotel in Port Harcourt. The taxi boy said, "Are you Dr. Apoki?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Do you know that the Secret Service monitors you?" I said, "I know, but they don't have anything against me. I have never done any contract. I am not owing any bank. They don't know my girlfriend I don't have. They don't have anything against me." So I provide a model for young people. Young people. But the problem we have is the Hebrew problem. Hebrew said, "I gave 3 ladders to 3 tribes. Urobo, Igbo, Yoruba." He said the other people did something with their own. The Urobo ladder, they threw it away. People were carrying trailer load of corn to go and sell the trailer and sell the drink in Onitsha. The place has folded up. Now who is suffering? It is weak. When we bring you close to ourselves, don't mess up. When we bring you close to ourselves, learn the principles. When we bring you close to ourselves, don't go behind us to phone our contacts. Let us introduce you. Am I talking to somebody? When we bring you close to ourselves, don't think I have money in my house and I just put hand. We are all managing very well. I don't spend money anyhow. Then you come, Dr. Apoki, I'm this school of data. They want to name about high school. One school fees is 3 months. I was driving the school bus to Abara to carry children. I was the first school driver. I would go to Ebu to carry children, go to Iyede to carry children, go to Afisere to carry children, go to Igbe house, carry the boy, put on my back. I carry my school children on my back. I wash toilet in that my school. I was the first gate man in that my school. I received children in my school. One guy was in the gate, the woman selling meat came to meet me. He said, "Come." I go meet her. He said, "Go call me HM." Now go call HM. HM, madam, they call you. HM beats her. He said, your mumu will kill you. Now the owner of the school now, he sent message. Does he remove my money? No. Does he remove my degree? No. Does he remove my anointing? No. Does he give me money? Yes. No, but children, you are too proud. Humble yourself, you will get rich and we will develop our community. Now, the next thing is role of our churches. Our churches must leave this nonsense we are doing. When Catholic Church came, they came with hospitals, they came with schools. Today, church school, members can't even attend it. We must stop making our people to be in church Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Satan did not fall in Africa. There are more demons in India than Nigeria. We must stop this. See my Bible here, they can't do anything. We must stop this hope capital. This year is your year of double honor. We should start teaching our people how to be relevant, how to create wealth, how to be disciplined, how to be productive. Don't tell me, give and it shall be given unto you. No. The Bible says, give and it shall be given unto you. Pressed and shaking together shall men give unto your bosom. But the same Bible says, to him who has, more will be given. And he who does not have, the little he has will be taken from him. So the best way to receive is to have. And the best way to have is to sell something, render a service, provide a solution, simplify things to people, save people time, save people money. Then you will discover you will be rich and make your friend.